My makeup is a lot more dramatic than my hair and the outfit I've got going on, but that's okay, that's okay. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sitting down and I'm going to talk to you about some items that YouTube made me buy it. These are all products that my girls here on YouTube that I watch, I was watching them talk about these products over and over and over, and eventually I was like, yes, I need to pick that up. So that is what we are here to do today, talk about a whole bunch of products that the people I watch on YouTube made me purchase. Before we get started, don't forget to upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday for you guys. If you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. Not only that, if you're excited and you want to hear about some things I bought because YouTube made me buy it, then let's go ahead and get started. This is like my third type of video doing this, talking about products YouTubers made me buy. So I'm gonna have the other two linked down below in case you are curious about other products I bought because of the people I watch. Also, I did not film myself getting ready, but if you're curious about anything on this face right here, it will be linked down below like always. These YouTubers, like I am just like you guys. I'm just like you, where I sit here and I consume YouTube just as much as I am filming and editing for it. I am an avid YouTube watcher. I've got my favorites that I watch over and over, and these are products that I bought because of them. So the first products I want to talk about is this little Huda beauty set right here. Casey Holmes made me purchase this. She was talking about it, I believe, in a Sephora haul. Don't quote me, I am not sure. I got this a while ago, back in probably like November or December. She inspired me to purchase this a while ago. As you can see, I'm about halfway done with the perfume, but it was this little Huda Beauty set. So it came with a Kayali Deja Vu White Flower perfume, and then also one of her what is this? Her matte lipstick in the shade Interview. So Casey was talking up this perfume, saying how it smells so yummy and delicious, and it was like a sophisticated, sexy, just yummy, warm sort of scent. And those are the type of scents that I am into. As you can see, yes, I really do enjoy this scent. I have used up half of it. Obviously, this is a really, really tiny bottle, but I have quite a bit of perfumes in my little arsenal. So the fact that I've reached for this so much and have used up half of it says something. She's right. It smells delicious. It is just warm and just yummy and sophisticated, like she says. It is sweet, but it's not like teeny or like sickly sweet or anything like that. And then the lipstick is really pretty. Like I said, it's in the shade Interview. This is the smallest little bullet lipstick I have ever seen in my life. But here's a swatch of it. It's a really beautiful shade. Again, it's her matte formula. I had never tried her matte formula before, but I really enjoy it. It's not too drying on the lips, and because it's matte, I feel like it lasts for a pretty decent amount of time. So yeah, pretty much as soon as Casey was talking about this little set on her video I was watching, I pretty much immediately went and purchased these, and I do not regret it at all. The next product is this little pocket puff right here. This is the Beauty Blender Power Pocket Puff, I believe is what it's called. Two people made me want to purchase this. One is Martina Lily and the other is Stephanie from Babs Beauty. So Martina, for the longest time on all of her videos, I have watched her use a puff sort of tool to set down her makeup, and she says it's just a really lovely way to really just set down your makeup, lock it in, push the powder into your skin to where it's really, really set, but it doesn't like dry your face out or anything like that. So after watching her use a puff product so many times on her videos to set her face, I was on the hunt for a product like that, and Stephanie from Babs Beauty really loves this specific one. She thinks it's just a really great shape and density, and it really is like soft, and it really does exactly what both of them were saying it would do. It just really sets down your makeup and just pushes the powder in your skin, but doesn't dry your skin out, which is perfect because I'm the type of person that I have drier skin, but I can't not set my foundation. Like if it's sticky or tacky at all, it drives me insane. So this is a really lovely way to set my makeup without drying it out. I specifically like to use this in my T-zone while I am setting because that's where I get oily, and then I just use a brush for the rest of my face. Mine is dirty, obviously, because I have been using it, but I'm really glad that I got this. And if you're looking for, I don't know, a new way to start setting down your face, I would check a puff sort of product out like this. Then we have a bronzer, and two of my favorite YouTubers were the ones who persuaded me to pick this up, Kathleen Lights and Ava Tews. And it is the Ilia Nightlight bronzing powder in the shade Drawn In. So Kathleen has been raving about this bronzer on her channel for I feel like over a year at this point. I'm pretty sure she panned hers, and a ton of her Get Ready With Me's over and over and over. She would talk about this. She was just using it all of the time. So then Ava, one of my best friends, went ahead and picked it up, and then she was loving on it and she was using it all the time and raving about it as well. So during the most recent Sephora sale a couple months ago, I was like, yeah, I need to pick this up. You guys, This bronzer is amazing. It is amazing. It's very pigmented. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful to not go overboard. And I'm not gonna lie, there has been plenty of times that I have gone overboard with this product. I usually just take some sort of powder and try to like diffuse it in and make it less intense. But yeah, it is pigmented. But the good news is you're getting a lot of payoff when you're using it, so you're not going to fly through this very often because the pan, I mean, it's a pretty decent sized pan, but I'm used to like my Marc Jacobs bronzer, my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, where the pans are like massive. This is definitely quite a bit smaller than both of those bronzers, but you're not gonna fly through it because you don't need a lot. And even if you go overboard or anything like that, it just blends into your face beautifully. You just have to keep buffing it and blending it in. The tone is stunning on my fair skin. It is warm. It's a very warm bronzer. So if you like more neutral to cool tone bronzers, I don't know if you would enjoy this, but it lasts all day long on the skin. It doesn't fade. It doesn't get patchy or anything like that. I am in love with this bronzer and I'm so glad I decided to pick it up off of both the recommendations. Then we have an eyeshadow palette that my girl Kelly from K-Bell Beauty kind of persuaded me to purchase, and it is the BH Cosmetics Avocado Toast Palette. I'm not gonna lie, I have not gotten a chance to try this out yet, unfortunately. I bought it on sale on the BH Cosmetics website a couple months ago at this point, but if you look at it, like this really kind of screams more spring and summer to me than fall and winter, which I bought it towards the end of fall / beginning of winter. So I have not had a chance to try it out, unfortunately. But Kelly bought this on sale, I believe, also. And she has done quite a few videos on her channel with this palette. I believe she did either a 3 looks or 4 looks one palette on this. And her different looks and showing how versatile this palette is really made me want to purchase it. You have this bottom row of like seafoam greeny blue sort of shades. You have this top row of pink, and then everywhere else you have like greens, but you also have browns. It's a really warm color story, and I love green eyeshadow. So I cannot wait to finally dig in and try this palette out. I do think it's absolutely stunning, and I'm excited to use it. It's not that I like don't want to try it. It's just when I look at this, I think of spring and summer, and we're not there yet, baby. It is still January and freezing, and we are in the dead of winter. So I will eventually give this a go, and I'm excited to, but just seeing Kelly's beautiful looks with it and her stepping out of her comfort zone, because she's a really like neutral eyeshadow lover. She doesn't really wear color very often. So seeing her wear color with this like made me excited and made me want to pick it up. Next up, we have a setting powder that I could honestly say everyone kind of persuaded me to purchase this powder because it's very popular. A lot of people love it and use it and rave about it. But the main person that made me want to try it is Jessica Braun, and it is the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder. I picked up the shade Light. I believe this comes in 3 or 4 different colors, which is really nice because obviously all of us have different skin tones. So I love the options that almost everyone hopefully will be able to use one of these. I like this powder, I do. I have come to the conclusion, I kind of always knew this about myself, but I've recently really came to the conclusion that I'm not really a pressed powder kind of girl. I prefer to set down my face with a loose powder. So how I use this is setting my eye primer whenever I use that. So either my MAC Pink Pot or a concealer. I like to go in and set those with this powder. It's a really nice, like finely milled powder. It doesn't get like chalky or dry or cakey or anything like that. I think if you do like to set your face with pressed powders, you would really enjoy this powder. I'm still going to use this. I still have used it a lot. You can see the number 7 embossing is completely gone. I have rubbed it away. So I do get use out of this, and every once in a while I do touch up with this. That is another way that I do enjoy this powder, is to touch up. So yeah, Jessica Braun was the main person that made me want to purchase this, but a lot of people love this, so like everyone made me want to purchase it. Tati made me buy this foundation, and I'm not gonna lie, this was like the biggest disappointment of any of these products I'm talking about. Pretty much all these other products I enjoy and I use. Some of them aren't like my tippy top favorites, but I do like them and use them. This baby right here, I do not enjoy at all. This is the Rcma Makeup Foundation. I did end up picking up the shade N110. Tati loves this. She made a whole dedicated video to this foundation talking about how much she loves it, how beautiful it is on her skin. And I wholeheartedly believe that Tati really does love this foundation. Obviously, this is a testament to show that everyone is different. People love things differently. People dislike things differently. Makeup is different for everyone. I'm not upset at Tati or mad at her that she talked this up so much and I picked it up. But I personally, it just does not work on me. This on me is very drying. It does have pretty decent coverage, I will give it that. But I have tried this with different primers, different setting powders, different setting sprays. I have tried this in multiple different ways, and pretty much every single time I've tried it, I have disliked how it looked on my skin. It looks heavy, it looks cakey, it looks dry. The best way I have found to wear this on me personally is to pair it with the Lila Be A Glow priming oil, because that is like oil. Like, that is so dewy and oily and just hydrating on your face. So that is definitely the best primer I have paired it with thus far, because this is so drying on my skin. But even then, I didn't love that combination. But yeah, I'm gonna keep giving this a go. Obviously, I mean, I bought it and I paid a pretty penny for it. I believe this was like $40 or $45 by the time I paid for shipping and all of that. So I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna keep trying to make it work, but so far, I just don't really like it. Then we have another eyeshadow palette, and it is the Huda Beauty Wild Jaguar palette. So when this was first launched and released, I actually did want it. I thought it was a really pretty color story and all of that. This purple in the middle is just like, was calling my name. However, I was on the fence about it, and I wasn't really thinking about seriously picking it up until Kelly from K-Bell Beauty and Martina Lily did videos on this palette, and both of their videos just really made me want to purchase this palette. In both of their videos, their looks they made were just stunning and beautiful. I can have both of those videos linked down below. I know this is a little bit older of a palette, but in case you want to see some inspiration and looks with this palette, I'll have them linked. Those two videos specifically just made me fall in love with this palette and made me want to pick it up. Is this my favorite eyeshadow palette ever? No. But then again, when you look at the color story, it's not an everyday color story. It's a little bit random. It's deep and dark and smoky and vampy, which contrary to this eye look, that's not really the eye look that I wear on the daily basis. But I am so glad I picked it up. I do think this is a really beautiful palette, and I have been able to create really beautiful looks with it. So yeah, this baby, Martina and Kelly, they got me. So my last three items I want to talk about were all influenced by people I've already mentioned in this video. If you can tell, I have my favorite YouTubers that really just persuade me to buy things, and I'm sure everyone has those favorite YouTubers. But it's just funny when I was making this list and then I realized like, oh, this person made me want to buy this product, and then this person was this product. It's just funny, there's a lot of repeats in this video. But the next thing I want to talk about is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I have the shade Mont Blanc Light 2. Two people made me want to purchase this, Ava Twos and Babs Beauty. They both just love this. They both say it's a really beautiful matte foundation that isn't drying on the skin. Very full coverage though, like very perfecting. It will cover up anything you need to, and I definitely agree with that. I do. This is a little bit drying on me. However, Stephanie from Babs Beauty, the way that she loves to use this foundation is by mixing it in, usually with other foundations. And I have found that that is my favorite way to apply this foundation as well. The one that I mainly like to mix it in with is my Purito Cica Clear and BB Cream. I just love that BB cream. I love mixing it with any foundation, but especially this one, because this gives me that matte, full coverage, kind of perfecting sort of aspect, but then the Purito gives me like a really glowy, stunning sort of look, and it helps to color correct it a little bit. This is a little bit too dark and a little bit too orange on me, but I am glad that Ava and Stephanie kind of persuaded me to purchase this. It's a nice little foundation to have in my collection. Next up, we have Referral brushes. So two people kind of made me want to purchase these, but mainly one person. One of the people was Stephanie from Babs Beauty, but the main person who really made me want to try these is Martina Lily. She uses these in pretty much every single solitary get ready with me that she uses on her channel, and I've heard her say that these kind of changed the game for her. These brushes really stepped up and elevated her eyeshadow game and performance, and she just loves using them. I did go ahead and purchase a whole eye set, but I just picked these three because they're my favorites. This one is the Refer 14, then this one is the Refer 15, and then this one is the Refer 16. 14, 15, 16. But these are good brushes. Martina and Stephanie were 1,000,000% correct. They are soft. They blend in your eyeshadow very nicely. Do I still get patching and skipping when I put on eyeshadow? Yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I was hoping these would alleviate that, and they didn't. But honestly, guys, I really think it's just my eyelids. I really do. But I am so glad that Martina talks about these all the time and really hypes them up, because she's correct. They are amazing brushes, and I really, really love using them. I'm really glad I picked them up based off her recommendation. And speaking of Martina Lily, the last product I want to talk about was also persuaded by her. I'm telling you, that girl could sell me anything. And it is the Lunar Beauty Lip Gloss in the shade Moon. This is another product that she would use all the time on her channel. Anytime she had a lip combination that looked very nudie and just perfect, pretty much every single time she had topped it with this gloss. It's a really beautiful nude sort of shade that does just nude out your lips and make anything more cool tone, more nude. And I have been really into nude lips. I'm sorry, I just said nude like 14 times. Sorry about that. But not only is this color stunning and beautiful, it's a beautiful topper shade, the formulation is lovely as well. It's glossy and a little bit thicker, but not too thick to where it's goopy and stringy or anything like that. But because it's a little bit thicker, it lasts for a decent amount of time on the lips. I mean, it's a lip gloss. You're going to have to reapply it every once in a while. It's not going to stay on all day long, but it's just a really lovely lip gloss, and it smells yummy, like sweets or cupcakes or baked goods or something. It smells really good. So yeah, Martina using this all the time in her videos, and just her lip combinations are stunning in general, but especially when she uses this gloss. I had to buy it. I had to buy it. And that was it, you guys. That was my YouTube made me buy it little collection of products that my favorite YouTubers have persuaded me to buy. I love these type of videos because, like I said earlier, everyone has their favorite YouTubers. And it's not that I don't have other YouTubers that I watch and love and take their recommendations seriously as well, but just this group of products and these group of girls, I really, really trust. If they say they love something, chances are I'm going to love it too, and I'm going to want to try it, and clearly I'm going to purchase it and try it out. So let me know down below, have you tried any of these products? Do you watch any of those YouTubers? Please say you do, because they're all my favorites. Like I said, I will have them linked below for you to check out their channels and said videos that go with some of these products. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.